A beautiful look there at the skyline of Philadelphia, PA. It's the Marlins and the Phillies, and it comes your way next. MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. A.J. Burnett will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. Christian Yelich makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia.
First pitch, 7-0.
Back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Donovan Solano will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Hey, try turning the double play for one.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Greg Dobbs will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. One 0 pitch now. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games.
Come on, would you turn go now?
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. One and one. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Yeah, and you know, after a tough loss in Game 1 of this series, that's a nice job here to pick up a first-inning RBI. That gets his guys out in front right from the start, maybe turning things around.
Garrett Jones will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hitters count 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 1 and the Phillies nothing. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And on the mound to face these guys, there you see the numbers for the veteran left-hander Paul Maholm. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So a good slider there to get the ground out, as he'll hope for more of that moving forward as we give you a look at the scouting report. Ronnie Cedeno will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Marlon Byrd will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Rob Brantley leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Rob Brantley.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Ball 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. To J-roll out at short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Justin Turner will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's right there, and he is out trying to nab second on a great throw by Ruiz.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Put him away!
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Batting 8, center fielder,
Jake Marisnick will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And this is going to be a foul ball. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. A.J. Burnett looking like the Burnett of old. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Darren Ruff will start things off in the bottom of the second.
leading up for the Phillies. First baseman, Darren Ruff.
First pitch coming. Good fastball that time by Mulholland as he's ahead in the count here, 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fouled back. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Dominic Brown will get his first cuts here. Pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag by Turner, and they got him at second base.
Well, there's a reason why most cleanup hitters don't make good stolen base guys, and I think this is Exhibit A right here. I mean, he never had a chance.
The 1-1 home. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Come on, dude.
And a slider here, but he stays with it and bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Good work that time at the plate. You'll see he hangs in there on that slider. That's not easy to do on a tough left-handed pitcher. He manages to square it up and he gets himself a solid single.
Carlos Ruiz will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now for Brown, that's stolen base number 8 on the campaign. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Go, Phillies!
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, this guy's been absolutely wearing it. He's averaged down into the 220s, so if there was ever a guy that needed to put together a 4-hit ball game, this is the guy. Got that first one out of the way.
John Mayberry will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Out in front of the curveball as he bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Well, I don't know how you start anything much better than this. That's 4 straight hits now. This one brings home a run, and they're all set up to bring home a crooked number if they can keep this going.
Freddie Galvis digs in at the plate. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Hey, Phil.
First and second now, one man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One on the way. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And on the error, a run is going to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. A.J. Burnett will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with one man out. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. Not the right time to lose the strike zone here.
Definitely not when you've got a guy giving himself up.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Still bunting here, but he pulls it back for strike two. Bunt sign still on with two strikes as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned at the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with two outs.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
.0 on the way. And that misses. 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
3-0 now.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
Rollins taking there, and it misses for ball four.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Lonnie Cedeno will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ball one. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Paul Mahalam will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Christian Yelich will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
Earn your paychecks and turn the news.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
Donovan Solano will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ruff is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Greg Dobbs will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. And now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
First pitch on the way. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Bird is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Marlon Bird makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Marlon Bird.
Here's the first offering. First pitch in there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 1-2. And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second, and the catch is made, 1 away.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Darren Ruff will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
What a good swing on one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Slowly hit to the left side. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Dominic Brown will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Come on, you can do it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jones will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing happening that time around against Paul Mahalem. He's still on the short end of a 2-1 score. Garrett Jones will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Garrett Jones.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's run it from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Rob Brantley will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1.
He swings at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, Billy!
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And that'll illustrate just how different these pitchers are. You can see 95 is the top speed for one starter, with the other topping out at just 89. Justin Turner will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Here's a 1-0. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Bird has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Carlos Ruiz will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. No problem here, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mayberry Jr.
John Mayberry will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he's able to take the curveball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Freddie Galvis will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. For Mayberry, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mahalam up to 66 pitches so far. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
A.J. Burnett got a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage. But you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. On to first with it is Jones as he steps on the bag to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. The Phillies lead it 2-1. Jake Marisnick will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Come on, Blue. That's a strike. Billy, Billy, Billy.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Bird is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Paul Mahalam will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Bird has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Christian Yelich will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike. Come on, that was a strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Let's go, Phillies. Yeah, way to go, Big Phil. All right, let's go.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Pretty one.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Donovan Solano will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
He swings at anything. Throw it anywhere.
First offering on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a line drive, caught coming off the bag. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Our score remains 2-1. Jimmy Rollins will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Let's go, Phillies!
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Ronnie Cedeno will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Take him deep!
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Come on, Phillies! Here we go!
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Marisnick is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Marlon Byrd will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1. Greg Dobbs will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck.
Come on, Philadelphia!
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Outside, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
Well, when you're holding on to a one-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Let's go. All right, let's win. He's gonna go.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Turn 2 now. Let's go. Right.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
And I think the no doubles defense did exactly what it's designed to do right there. This might have had a shot at extra bases if those guys are in their normal setup, but you see this ball get cut off deep in the alley and they hold him to just a single.
Garrett Jones will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Turn 2.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Rollins on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Well, in the situation they were in defensively, even though this cost them the tying run, I think they're going to take that double play and just move on from there.
Rob Brantley will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's wrong. I'm so wrong.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Swung on and chopped towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Darren Ruff will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
First baseman, Darren Ruff.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Hit that ball.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Now a good changeup there as this is lifted into the air out towards center field. Marisnick is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but you got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance. You don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Carlos Ruiz will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, and it's the veteran right-hander Sean Camp. Justin Turner will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Three and 0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here comes the 3-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Jake Marisnick will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Will Nieves has picked up a bat and started to loosen up as he'll hit for the pitcher, Mahalam. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Christian Yelich will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
That is such a fluid swing for a young ball player. He's just all over this pitch, drives it right back where it came from for a base hit.
Donovan Solano will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hold them down.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting, third baseman, Greg Dobbs.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Number 59, Antonio Bastardo.
Greg Dobbs will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he takes ball 1.
You know, things are bad enough as it is, but if you keep falling behind guys like this, he could make this a 5-run inning with just 1 swing.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Let's stop the bleeding here already.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Marlins on top, 3-2. David Carpenter will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
David Carpenter.
John Mayberry will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Sean Mayberry Jr.
And this is low, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Freddie Galvis will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Good eye, that's right. Wait for it.
In the air to left center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, pitcher, Antonio Bastardo.
Ben Revere will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Ben Revere.
Big Ben, come on, Big Ben. All right, let's do this. Here we go.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies down in order. They trail 3-2. Jake Diekman will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Garrett Jones will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
swing and a shot toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, Rob Brantley.
Rob Brantley will step in, a groundout victim as last time. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Here we go.
And he lays off for ball 1. And this is on the ground toward the hole. He's got it. What a flip for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Boy, I wasn't sure if he had any chance at all to reach that ball. So this is an incredible play just to pull this one in and then make that accurate flip to second to get the force.
Justin Turner will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. On the ground is short. Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins down quietly. They're up 3-2. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Ramos is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jared Saltalamacchia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Chase Utley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Ryan Howard will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. At first is Utley, the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. Solano for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Marlins.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in now is Marlon Byrd. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Look at the stop. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
It seems like this has been one of the big stories so far. The defense has been terrific all night. It's one thing to play errorless ball, but it's another to make plays like this one. And they've been doing it all night tonight.
Darren Ruff will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, they're taking the smart approach right here. With that base open, you don't need to put them on intentionally, but you also don't need to groove anything.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
2 out here and a runner at second. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fouled straight back. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Late inning problems have doomed this team all season. It's the hallmark of a losing ball club, not being able to hold on to a lead. And here's another example of the bullpen serving up the tying run here in the late innings.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, as it'll be the effectively wild Carlos Marmol that makes an appearance here. Dominic Brown will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Fouled back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Carter Capps will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. John Mayberry will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Into right center field. He comes up with a big one here. This is down for a base hit. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 3. Chase Utley will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 26.
Cody Ashe is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
25, Cody Ashe. Your attention, please. Now
3 outs to go here, and to try to shut the door is the veteran right-hander Mike Adams. And now the right-handed batting Jeff Baker is in the on-deck circle. It looks like he'll be called upon to pinch hit here.
Baker.
Here you go, guys.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch. That's just a tough call to go against you.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Will you throw him a strike already?
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
With him in there trying to preserve a one-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach it. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Jonathan Papelbon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Papelbon firing away here. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Leaning, and he makes the catch. Oh, he took it right out of the dugout for the second out. Wow. Christian Yelich will step in, a base hit in his last time. And there's the fastball to start the at-bat as Papelbon takes charge 0-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Papelbon trying to finish it. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here comes a 2-2. Miami, good night.
Well, you know, some late-game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 4-3. Good night from Philly.